Everyone looking for a European golden visa ends up with the three same options in Europe: Portugal, Italy, and Greece. But these three programs have the same problems of restriction, backlogs, and sometimes long process to citizenship. There is one program that is not very known by the market. It's the France Residency by Investment program, and today I will talk about it. Bonjour everyone, I'm Charlie Magie. I'm the founder of the Open World Residencies and Citizenship and the co-founder and CEO of France ID. France is not so known in the landscape of residency by investment compared to Italy, Greece, and Spain. But France actually offers a lot of benefits. For example, the naturalization process is 5 years in France, when it's 10 years in Spain, Italy, and Portugal. Also, you actually don't need to become a tax resident in France in order to renew your residency. We have a lot of options when it comes to residency. Actually, under the Passeport Talent umbrella, there is 14 different programs that lead to a long-term residency. There is passive income, highly skilled individuals, company creation, and of course the one that we will discuss today, the investment route. The investment route is a 300,000 euro investment into an existing company. We're not talking about startups, we're not talking about a new company, we're talking about existing companies where you actually become a shareholder. We are not an investment fund, we are not an investment vehicle. You go straight to the company where you invest your 300,000 euros and become directly a shareholder. Of course, this money is not being invested until you obtain your residency, which is a big plus when you compare with other countries where you first need to process your investment and then later on hope to get your residency. There is no language test, the whole family is included, there is no actual blacklisted nationality, and again, you don't need mandatory stay in the country in order to renew. You only need to maintain your investment. So now, what is the exact process? Well, first we introduce you to the company. You can talk to them, understand them, talk to the managing team, what is the strategy and so on. Then you decide to make the investment. First, we open a bank account for you. This is your bank account where you can leave your 300,000 euros on it. We do all the paperwork, KYC, AML, all the rest for the consulate. Once your application has been approved at the consulate, your money will be invested in the company. And you have 3 months to go to France and obtain your 4-year renewable residency. Once you get your residency, you have access to free healthcare, free education, and all the rest. Of course, access to Schengen, and you can travel free in all the Schengen countries. But you might be asking, why France? Well, first of all, the processing time. You know, you heard about the stories of people waiting 1, 2, 3 years to get their appointment in some countries in Europe for the golden visa. In France, you obtain your residency at the consulate level. Yes, in a few weeks you get your residency in your pocket, and then you have 1 year to go to France and actually get your residency card, your 4-year residency card. What else? Well, then the minimum stay. As I said, in some countries, you still have to stay in the country in order to renew your residency. In France, this is not the case. No mandatory stay in the country. You can decide if you want to live there or not. Even if you don't relocate to France, you will be able to renew your residency. Last but not least, it's France. It's Emily in Paris. It's a beautiful country. It's one of the best universal healthcare in Europe. Literally, you can go to the hospital and you don't have to use your credit card once. And it's a beautiful country. In some part of France, you can actually enjoy a very nice lifestyle. And you know, j'aime la France. Thank you so much, everyone, and looking forward to meeting you.